Hi there, welcome to my views and news. I have a complete update for you on the security situation about displacements from Raya Alamata, Korum, Zata, Ofla, Churcher. What is happening there? How many people have been displaced? Are Tigray fighters still in control of large parts of Raya, and what about Amhara forces, Amhara government, provisional government officials? What about the Ethiopian National Defense Force? And are there any neutral sources reporting about the number of IDPs who have been displaced from the southern zone? Yes, one neutral source shared some numbers a few minutes ago, which I want to share with you. By the way, I have been saying that if you facilitate the return of Tigrayan IDPs to southern Tigray. At the same time, you create more IDPs in the form of Amharas being displaced. It won't lead to permanent solution to this problem. Amharas should be protected. They should be told to stay, live where they are, where they were based in Alamata, Korum. But if they are displaced, they are being displaced, it's not a good sign for lasting peace between Tigray and Amhara regions. So firstly, what is the latest in terms of IDPs? How many have been displaced from Raya Alamata? Interestingly, government is silent. Uh, Ethiopian federal government institutions should tell how many have been displaced from Raya Alamata, but they are silent. They have not said a word. Why? Because indirectly, Ethiopian military is responsible for these displacements. Military green-lighted the entry of Tigray fighters into Raya Alamata. Military should have ensured that Amhara people don't leave the area, that they are not forced to leave the area. Were they forced? Who forced them? UNOCHA, United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Operations in Ethiopia, has released some details of how many people have been displaced from Raya Alamata, Koram, etc., and where are they now? Who is taking care of them? Are they elderly? Are they children? Are they youth? 29,000 have been displaced from Raya Alamata Quorum Ofla so far. Reported by a neutral source, UNOCHA is not under Tigray control or Amhara control. Most of these IDPs are women and children, elderly as well. Around 70 to 80% of these IDPs are women and children. From Raya, they were displaced into three directions. From Koram towards Sikota, from Alamata towards Kobo and Voldia. They are based in three cities, in the outskirts mostly, like in Kobo, in industrial center, a camp has been established. Who is taking care of them? Is UN taking care of them? Is Ethiopian government taking care of them? UNOCHA says that it is taking care of these IDPs, but resources are not sufficient. Local people are supporting these IDPs. It should be commended. It should be appreciated that locals of Valdia, Kobo, and Sikota are stepping in to support these IDPs. Did Tigray fighters force them to leave the area? No, it did not happen. These people were scared, Amharas. They thought that Tigrayan fighters were coming. Scared because they went through a lot during 2-year-long war. These people in Raya Alamata, Raya changed hands twice or thrice in the last 3 years. It was under Tigray control. Amhara forces took control of it. Then in July 2022, Tigray forces retook Raya Alamata, Quorum. Then in 20 in July 2021, Tigray forces retook Raya Alamata. Then in 2022, August, September, Amhara forces retook Raya Alamata. So people have better experience of being under both administrations. They were scared, they fled. Tigray fighters did not force them to leave the area, but Ethiopian military was here. Amhara government, obviously here, provincial government has been dismantled. Amhara militias have left as well. But Ethiopian military was here in this area. Military could not stop the displacement of these poor, innocent people who are now in 3 cities. Secondly, what about Tigray fighters? We know that Tigray fighters took control of large parts of the southern zone, except Alamata city. Almost all major town cities have been under the control of Tigray fighters. So, what is the latest? Any change on the ground? Because we heard 2 days ago that Ethiopian military was not happy with TDF's expansion into Alamata, and Amhara Prosperity Party, Amhara regional government were not happy as well. They issued some statements, two strong statements, and they were asking the government, the military, to step in to push Tigray fighters out of Raya Alamata. And reportedly, messages were delivered by the federal forces to Tigray fighters to leave. What is on the ground situation? Are Tigray fighters still in control of large parts of the southern zone? Yes. Situation on the ground is that still Tigray forces are in control of large parts of southern zone. Can ENDF push Tigray fighters out of southern zone? That depends upon the real intentions of Ethiopian National Defense Force. What does it want? Does it really want to push Tigray fighters out of Raya Alamata, southern zone, or is it just trying to pacify the Amhara regional government and Amhara Prosperity Party? So far, Tigray fighters are in control. They're not in control of Alamata city. Situation here returning to stability a little. Alamata to Kobo transport resumed. It remained suspended for several days. Reportedly, now transport service has resumed. People can move from Alamata to Kobo and vice versa. There are Amhara forces. Amhara forces are in Wollo. Wollo, southern zone border. Waghemra, southern zone border. What about Fano groups? Any mobilization of Fano groups towards southern zone? No. By the way, since yesterday, we have been hearing rumors, not rumors, but news outlets, YouTube channels are spreading rumors that Eritrea has decided to intervene after what happened in Raya Alamata. Eritrea is mobilizing its forces deep into Tigray. Viewers, the reports are false. Some YouTubers are creating this content just to make money. Mobilization of Eritrean military. Eritrea has nothing to do with what is happening in Raya Alamata. Eritrea does not want to involve itself in Ethiopia at this point of time. Just like we have been hearing rumors about the Fano commander, No Sinai, that he's alive. Rumors that drone strikes being conducted in Volkayat. These people make videos which are not true, based on false information, just to make money. So try to question them. Mobilization of Eritrean military into Tigray in connection with what is happening in Raya Alamata. Tigray fighters are in control. I think they'll consolidate their control of Raya Alamata. Military is here. Military won't withdraw, but is military helpless or is it supportive of Tigray fighters? Difficult to say what military wants here. But so far, military has not been able to push Tigray fighters out of Raya Alamata. That is what we have been able to confirm. Tigrayans are happy. I have seen pictures of some Tigrayan journalists and activists. They were in Alamata. They entered Alamata city. They are from here, by the way. They are from this area. They're not outsiders. They return to their homes and they're sharing pictures from there. Though military says that it has not started bringing back IDPs, but some Tigrayan journalists and activists have managed to re-enter Alamata. This is the situation. Tigray fighters seem to be in control of large parts of Alamata, Forum, etc. Not Alamata city. Thank you for watching.